this is Burn, bringing you some Banished. Now, I have been playing this game a lot, and I wanted to see if maybe you guys are interested in it. If you guys aren't, then I won't do it anymore, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I normally play this on easy, as you can see. It's a pretty easy startup, and I haven't been very successful with it. So let's do a medium level, fair, medium starting conditions. Let's figure out what we want to do here. Now, it's got quite a bit of. I'm pretty good at the beginning parts of the game. What I'm not good at is expanding the city out beyond like 100 people or so. So let's see, where are we starting at? Oh, look at this. We got a nice little river here going on here. We got some nice rock formations. That's good. Stones are usually the parts that drive me crazy. So let's bring up our professions list. Bring up our city as Hutchton. Say that 3 times fast. Alright. Now let's figure out. Now we start off one medium, you get a barn, and you get some starting locations. So what I want to do right off is, let's get our map up. Bring our map up over here. Now this is the main river, so that's really important for this game because the main river going through the territory allows you to trade with outside cities. We'll go ahead and close that for now. And let's get some houses going for these people. And let's get some food supply going. So let's spin this thing around. And I like to do the fish. So over here in the food production we can do the fish. Ooh, this looks like a good spot right here in the bend. I should be producing a lot of food right there. So let's get some workers. So if you haven't played Banished before, the whole story behind it is that you're a new civilization trying to start out in the world. You're out to make your own path, your own city. And so some of the things I'm doing here, I'm probably not explaining it. So this is your jobs tab, so you can assign workers. At the beginning, they're all laborers, and laborers are probably the most important job in the whole game, because what they do is they move materials. So if you're doing a lot of building and you're trying to move materials, or you're trying to clear areas, they're going to be doing all that stuff. So I sped up time because no one wants to wait on them to do their work. They can be super lazy about it. And I got, make it 4 fishermen. We'll see how this goes. And what these fishermen will do is they will do their fishing job and then they'll have to walk back here. Well, to help improve production, as in improve the rate in which food gets to the barn, and that's where the whole town gets its food, you put in roads to help speed up production. I'm doing, let's do another spin, because I like to spin the camera around. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and put a very expensive road in. The stone is quite expensive. That's what I did here. So this is the stone road, and that's the normal dirt road. The better the road is, the faster the citizens walk. Alright, so that gets them going over here. And we'll put a little more stone there. And we'll put our first house down. So you can choose to have stone houses which use less lumber. Then, actually, I want to do this real quick. I want to put a well in right here on this corner before I forget about it. So wells help in fighting fires. In case you get fires in your town, like wood hutch houses are really bad for fires. And it's really difficult for me to be able to get any of those going without the whole town catching on fire. So I'm just going straight to stone. It's probably not the best way to start this off. It's really expensive. But it's a way to get good protective houses without having to worry about them burning down. Now while we're kind of waiting on them to gather that material, if you notice we don't have any stone. And these houses here require 40 stone apiece, and this one requires 40 stone apiece. So we're going to need to get some stone here. I want to tell them to gather up all the stone out here. You can do that over here in the Removal and Destruction tab, and you can just tell them to collect all of the stone. Might as well tell them to grab all the iron too. Whoa, what was that? I don't know what that was. Alright, had a little glitch there. And so right now we're during, see here, what time of the, so this tab right here is probably the most important one. So this tells us when we are. So we're early summer, so it's going to be winter really, really soon. And we want to have houses built by the time winter comes, otherwise we'll start losing people. Let's see here, how should we build this out? Oh, I'm wanting to put in some possible farmland in, and then we'll need some specific resources as well. So what we need really badly is a woodcutter. So for each house we have, and I can't find it at all. Here it is. For each house we have, it needs to have some place to get firewood from. So we're going to put a woodcutter right here, right next to the wood pile. Right now they're going to store all of their wood right in here. What did we get as alert? Stone is low. I know stone's low. So yeah, I got 7 stone, and I need hundreds upon hundreds of stone. Work, people, work. And so we can speed this up a little bit more. And our food supply is still pretty good. It's not the greatest because we only have fish right now. You kind of want to diversify your foods, and what I mean by that is have multiple different sources of food. So what I'm going to do here is I want to make a really big orchard. I haven't found out yet if orchards are better than farms or if there's just a different type of source of food, because orchards take longer to start up, but they seem to have a smaller harvest time, whereas regular farms, they are easy to set up, but they're a more consistent harvest. So we'll see. Okay, we got our first house up. Yay, first house. We got our well up as well. We're going to have a second house right there. So for this amount of people we have, which is 15, 4, maybe 5 houses is enough to get them going. And you may be asking, why am I sticking them all the way out here by this hut here? Well, as I was saying before, the travel time. So I'm hoping that the fishermen will be set up here, so that when the fishermen want to like go home or whatnot, they only have like a short distance to go. Whereas the farmers will be going here as well. We'll set up the apple orchard as well. Did our barn fill up? No. So let's see here. What do we got on the workers tab? Okay, we got 5 building projects needed, 3 farmers. We'll put 3 farmers to work. Reserve of firewood's low. That's not good. That means the woodcutter didn't happen. Come on, woodcutter. Okay, so the laborers and the builders should be taking this over and starting to build out the woodcutter relatively quickly, if I can speak today. And we're going to see if we can... So I plan on putting a bridge here. Put a bridge here, and then putting some resources in here, like maybe a mine. So if you notice... I'm going to say you notice a lot. We're using a lot of stone and we're using iron, but there are farms you can set up to make collecting of those materials as easy as making a farm like this, instead of having to go out into the world and picking up the stones and stuff like that. So we're going to have to look into that really soon. A blacksmith is the next thing on our list after this woodcutter is done. And look, we got a bunch of stone here. Where's our laborers at? Why are our laborers not working? The laborers should be taking this stone here and putting it here. Maybe there we go. Get that woodcutter going, and that way the people can survive. Now I was debating about putting this on a harder setting because it's a little bit more fun that way. To see if you can survive really, really harsh environments. But I probably would not have lasted the winter, because if you notice, I didn't have any houses up. So let's get if I can find it. Where are you? Blacksmith. Blacksmith's really important. Blacksmith next to all this stuff. And then we'll put like a little dirt path here. There we go. You're saying we're low on logs? Okay. We'll tell them to cut down some trees here pretty soon. Alright, so cut down all of these trees. There we go. So we got pretty good population growth here. We got 5 children, 18 citizens. And it says our storage area here is nearly full. So let's put in another stockpile here. There we go. I should make them happier. Oh, let's see what's going on. Here we go. See, our stockpile here filled up. We could have also stuck it here. Just to extend it out some more. There we go. That should get them to stop complaining. We're full, we're empty, we're full, we're empty. That happens quite a bit. Until you can start getting some stable supplies of items. So now I'm kind of hating myself putting this blacksmith here. So I'm thinking I want to put some more houses in here. And maybe we'll put in the boarding house if I can fit it in there. No, I can't fit it in there. So the boarding house is different than the other houses we were just mentioning. So I want to remove this building here because I want to. I feel like I made a mistake putting that one there. So what I should have done was do this. Have this road keep on extending around. What's stopping me from moving that? Observer food's low. That's not good. So our orchard here hasn't kicked in quite yet. We only have 85 food. So we're going to have to start working on more food production. And we'll have to do that next episode. So looks like our blacksmith is growing. This is me testing out, see if you guys are even interested in Banished. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. If you want to hit a thumbs up because you liked the video, appreciate that too. Anyway, until next time, this is Burn.